Hey guys, what's up? It's Cotman12, and today I will be showing you backwards compatibility on the Nintendo 3DS. No game is inserted as of now, but I'm going to place an Ultimate Spider-Man DS game into the 3DS, and we'll see how it plays. Okay, let me just insert the game. Okay, and there's the game all loaded. Now let me give you a bit of a zoom in here. Okay, so there's actually two ways of playing a Nintendo 3DS game. One way is just the game loads up here and press the A button, or just tap it with your finger. You can't play DS games in 3D, just take a note of that. So if you think you can play regular DS games in 3D, take that out of your mind right now. There's no way of doing that. As you can see, I'm turning up the slider and nothing's happening on the screen. Slow the volume. Okay, so as you can see, there's black bars at the side of the screen. Now that's only because the aspect ratio is different. There's a 16:9 screen on the 3DS, whereas on the other DS screens they were 4:3, more like. Okay, so game plays perfectly on it. Let me just quickly, oops, not the level I wanted to show, but it doesn't matter. Let's just quickly show you a bit of a level. As you can see, let me just zoom in on here for you. Okay, as you can see, Venom's on the screen, and I'll tell you now, it doesn't look as good. I'll tell you now, it doesn't look as good as the games do on the regular DS. You can still use the analog thumbstick in order to move your character around. On the 3DS, people are saying it looks sharper when really it does not. It does not look sharper. It just looks a bit more blurred, if you ask me, and less detail. Okay, so let's go to the home menu. Exit out of the game. Now that's method number one of loading a DS game onto the 3DS. Another method is by pressing and holding the select and the start button at the same time, and then while you're pressing it, tap on the game. Still keep your hands on select and start, and when the game starts, then you let go. Now this is basically what people say, make the game look sharper, and in my opinion it doesn't look sharper. It looks like the exact same game but just put on a smaller screen, so obviously it's going to look like it's got a bit more clarity and detail on the screen. Now this is not, I would definitely not recommend you playing a game like this. I'd rather not even play the game than play it on this tiny little screen. It just looks horrible, because it's best, like, there's no point in you taking the touchscreen out. But anyway, yes, I would say definitely do not, I repeat, do not use it in this method. It's horrible. I tried it for about about half a minute, and already I thought the game was unplayable. It's playable, but it's just that you want a bigger screen, obviously. Screens small as that are just awful. So backwards compatibility, I thought it'd be much better on this than it is. It's still playable. The game where you just play it without pressing the select and the star buttons, it's still playable, but I was expecting it to look better, considering that backwards compatibility on Nintendo DS Lite was perfect with GBA games. So that's my video of backwards compatibility on the Nintendo 3DS. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.